Welcome to the Juice Podcast. I'm Cole, followed by...
Well, I thought it was the Zooted podcast.
No, we're calling it the Juiced Podcast. Hi, this is Cole and Ben from Click Juice. This is the first episode of the Juiced Podcast. Mainly more of a test more than anything. Right, Ben, just pick a topic to start off with. Just pick anything. It's the first podcast. We've got unlimited topics to talk about. Just anything, mate.
Well, I didn't think we were doing topics.
Just go with something, Ben. Freestyle it. Use that massive brain.
Over to free.
No, don't freestyle. Just pick a topic. Like, go with it. Pick something and go with it.
God.
Oh, it's funny to talk about God, really, because there's a church right near my house, and I've never been like indoctrinated into it like ever, and I wish I had been. I don't know. God's like a weird one because I feel like his presence is like watching me, you know, like, all the time. You get any like experiences with God? Because I feel like God's always watching me, and every time, you know, like I'm gonna do something, I feel like he's an astral being that's watching me.
Do you reckon God watches you harass those women?
yeah, I do that all the time. Me, my 50 bald men in black coats just love to hunt them down like a greyhound after rabbits. Ben, you got any experiences with God, like, ever? Obviously, you do a bit of that toke, you do a bit of that wacky. If you had any kind of like spiritual kind of opening with any kind of like higher power, Ben, like any at all, like, go on.
I'm gonna roll a blunt.
Alright, whilst Ben's rolling a blunt, I'll just pick up on the next topic. Let's just talk about weed. But Ben's a bit of a weed head, in case you didn't know, and he likes it, he enjoys it. So what was your first time smoking like then, Ben?
Like 2 years ago.
Right, what was it like though? Like how'd it go?
It was with all of them, like, you know who I'm on about.
Yeah, I know you're on about.
Yeah, we didn't do it properly, so didn't really, you know, it was fun, but we didn't do anything really.
Right.
I wasted a lot of green.
I'm obviously a very pure lad. I've never in my life partaken in any of these diabolical things that Ben's talking about here. Although, you know, I don't disagree with doing it. I just haven't myself ever.
Pussy.
But Ben, how does it feel when you take it? Obviously, I've never taken it.
Good. Yeah.
You think other than it's just good? Like, do you feel enlightened?
What do you mean by enlightened? Like, Christian?
No. Do you feel ascended? Like, do you feel on a higher state of being sometimes when you're on it? Like you've gone past that of like a regular man.
No, I feel happy.
Yeah, go on. So you feel euphoric?
Yeah, relaxed.
Do you feel chill and euphoric?
Yeah.
That's your audio aura.
What did you say?
That's your audio aura, chill and euphoric.
Audio aura. Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Remember that from the German video where he's fucking where he's trying to avoid a copyright strike, so he just like starts like making it. He goes audio jungle, and he avoids the copyright strike. He's funny, German, isn't it? Do you remember the video where we saw?
He's a funny man.
Hey, do you remember the video where German is talking about how he used to be like a substitute teacher, and he said to get kids to to get kids' attention, he would just start shouting gibberish like a madman.
Yeah. I didn't. You can't. It's kind of hard to tell if that's actually him, because he's very distorted and disturbed.
It's a pretty terrifying image, really. Reminds me of the whole fucking thing. You remember that Sonic CD glitch where there's like a picture of Sonic and there's like 50 Sonics.
Like fun is infinite.
Yeah, fun is infinite at Sony Enterprises. It's like a really big. Bro, when I was a kid, that and Lavender Town and like Hypno from Pokemon used to scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, that Sonic CD Easter egg used to give me nightmares.
To this day, I don't even leave my room in case Freddy Fazbear's in my kitchen.
He is.
I can't go out my room when no one's in the house because I feel like Freddy's in the kitchen.
Sometimes I think my life-size Chica sex doll might wake up in the night and try and kill me.
That's a pretty reasonable fear. So in finale, what was your least favorite? I think my least favorite was always Freddy because he was a pain in the ass to deal with.
He was kind of just the token bear, really, isn't he?
Bear, he makes it sound like he's a black guy. 5 Nights at Jamal's. So obviously we've seen the rise and fall of a lot of horror games. Remember Aeone, that game?
That one was good. With the purple fucking monster.
Little kids. And the purple fucking massive monster. I used to scare the fuck out of me, that. Amnesia, that big horror.
There's a certain scene from Aeone I remember where you go and they're all behind a jail cell or something.
Bro, do you remember that?
Different types.
Do you remember what happened if at the start of the game you typed in South Park as your character name?
No.
Like the whole game would look like South Park, all the characters and everything. It was weird. It was like
going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
It was in South Park in fucking Colorado. Remember that time when they did the whole joke about Kanye West being a gay fish, and he hates it to this day.
Does he hate it?
Yeah. He made a song on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think it was "I'm So Appalled," and he says, and I quote, "Choke the creator of South Park with a fish stick."
I'm so appalled. What?
No, the song's called "So Appalled," and it's him and Jay-Z.
It was a good episode, though.
It was a good episode. Because the joke is Kanye, he's the only one who doesn't get this joke about liking fish sticks making you gay. And he just can't take it when everyone else gets it and he doesn't. What's some of your favourite what's some of your favourite just gaps with Kanye?
I'm Kanye West. We love the earth. It is our planet.
And I'm Kanye West. Do you remember that time when Kanye was doing the whole Hurricane Katrina relief thing with Mike Myers, and then out of nowhere he just says George Bush doesn't care about black people.
He looks so shocked.
Oh my god! He's so appalled.
All in.
The only reason people watch him is because his ridiculous behaviour.
Yeah, well, bro, his behaviour's fake. It's not real.
Yeah.
Him and his husband are actors.
I don't know how people can sit and say that his husband isn't bad.
They're both just as bad as each other. Really.
It's just that he fronts a camera. I mean, obviously, it's all an act. And behind the scenes, he does seem like a pretty nice dude.
Except from the fact that the eating probably isn't an act.
Oh yeah, obviously it's not an act. But it's just sad, really. I like the guy wanting to be around. The classic baby cry when a Smith goes out his way. I remember I've seen a Carl Avocado from an Elvis the Alien video like 4 years ago. It was before he started going crazy and stuff.
Yeah, he used to be fucking really skinny, didn't he?
Yeah, really skinny, and then he ditched his vegan diet to go and eat fucking copious amounts of spicy ramen every day. He actually had a parrot once. I remember it was called Mr. Noodle, I think. And then he kept feeding it noodles, and then it got taken away one day.
That's what he wanted.
He got his bird nicked.
His bird actually died of fucking AIDS because he gave him AIDS. He just made an act. He's an actor. He said that.
He had a sloth as well,
Yeah, I know. He had what happened to the sloth?
The sloth also got taken away. Unless he ate it. Well, I doubt
that. He fucking spit roasted it.
Yeah.
There's probably some people that eat fucking sloth.
Yeah, the Chinese.
If it's on Earth, someone's eating it.
Yeah, if it's an animal that no other country will eat, I guarantee you China will eat it. I've seen videos of old Chinese men munching down on live baby rats before.
I've fucking seen that video. Like in a cereal bowl, he's scooping up like 2 baby rats at a time.
He's getting with his chopsticks and just fucking having a field day. He's chomping on the lives of these fucking rodents.
It's horrible. God, I don't see many Instagram accounts like that anymore. There used to be loads of them.
Yeah, I remember Toilet Muss. That used to be an account that we used to follow, and it was basically just really, really gory shit that you didn't want to see.
Toilet Musk, yeah. Then we add him to a group chat and forget about it, and then like one day he just like popped up in it and started putting videos in.
Yeah.
He put like the video of someone stomping on a snail, and then someone getting crushed.
Poor Chinese metal workers, man. They must have the highest death rate of anywhere else on the planet.
China.
How many people have been drowned in the Merseyside?
Probably a good few, weren't there? There was a guy in Manchester actually that was pushing people in it while they were getting out getting drunk.
Yeah, a few times me and my family we've been out at night, like just either going like Trafford Centre, or let's say we've just been out having food or something. We'll come back, look on the motorway. There's always a bloke or two walking along the side. He's carrying like a massive bag. Now he's probably either A, fishing, or B, disposing of a dead body. But you'll never look because you don't want to become like his victim. So you just want to like go past as fast as possible. You ever seen anyone that you think's been like a potential murder dude?
A murder dude.
A murder fellow, a little murder boyo.
I mean, probably, but it's not like I would know.
It seems like a suspicious, like looking person you've seen.
Probably anyone that wears night tech and has a suspicious lump coming out of like the trouser line where a knife would be.
A lot of people who speak English that would also watch YouTube would be Americans, and I feel like an American would never truly understand what it's like to live in Manchester. Because even if they were to come here, they won't get the full experience.
Remember that North London guy that came up to us in town?
Oh yeah, right. Explain the full story at least. We were out, basically, the town centre where we live hosts this thing every year called the Christmas markets. It's basically like a little fun event. People from like different cultures come and like share the shit. There's like a Korean place that was giving out overpriced potatoes. Anyways, as we're going to these markets for a bit of fun, we notice some bloke and we think, hang on, is he following us? He walks right up to us and asks for, and I quote, a bit of blow. Now, blow over here is it's not like weed or something. Blow is cocaine. Yeah. This man was asking from speed from a group of 16-year-olds.
Oh, I'm 17.
Right, okay.
To be fair, we were 60 to 17-year-olds probably do know people who sell blow. Especially in fucking Manchester.
Yeah. We're pretty dangerous young people in our city, aren't we?
You're not.
Oh yeah, I'm not. When the guy was asking us for blow and if we could supply him with some, I said the exact word, mate, I'm clean. And then our friend Oliver, who we were out with, just like looked at me and kind of just like smiled because he started laughing at me after it.
No, you weren't like, not me, mate, I'm not clean. You're like, I'm only 16, I'm clean. I've not got anything. And we just said, if you go to Wivenshaw, you'll probably find someone.
And then he said, I'm from North London, me. I don't have to worry about anything. Obviously, North London is considered pretty rough in places, but Wivenshaw is also a really, really rough place. So him saying that sounded stupid.
Wivenshaw is a shithole. Horrible. I fucking live here.
At one point, it's the biggest government-owned like area like in Europe.
It's the biggest estate in Europe. I don't know if it still is, but it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Now, have you got any? Well, yeah. One thing unique to Manchester, we have the Metrolink system, which is quite good. Basically, it's a series of trains that run through the entire city. You know, people can get a day ticket for very, very cheap, and it's just a useful thing. Very cheap.
It's like £3. It's fucking not cheap at all. It's
no, for where you can go with it, and the fact that it works the entire day, I think the Metrolink is a good system. And obviously, you know, those Manx, we just call it tram. You got any funny stories about the tram? Because people always say there's Met officers that are always looking to catch people out. I've never been stopped by one like ever.
I've been stopped by one with Oliver and Stephen.
We
were getting a tram to town, and they got on, and me and Stephen bought tickets, and we tried to get Oliver to get one, but he wouldn't pay for it. So he was like, "All right, fuck you then." So we got on the tram. He got on as well, and then obviously when he doesn't buy a ticket, then they come on and ask him for tickets, and he doesn't have one. So I hand him mine when the guy's not looking, but he knows. Then we get kicked off, and Oliver just buy another ticket.
Yeah, Oliver, he's a fucking rodent. Little roach. I really love him, really, though.
Fucking cunt, fucking dickhead, you fucking wally bastard, you fucking...
That reminds me of Steve Owen. You know. What a guy he was. Remember the video where he gets bit on the nose by like a bearded dragon in like Australia?
No.
Yeah, he's like wrangling a bearded dragon in front of his documentaries, and then it just bites him on the nose, and he calls like a silly bugger, and he just like kind of like gets it off him. Like bleeding after it as well.
And he picks it up by the tail and smashes it on a tree.
Jesus Christ. I seen a 4chan post like that once. This guy was a little kid, and he was on a school field trip, and then one of his classmates pointed out a snake. Obviously, as a kid, his natural reaction to seeing a snake is to grab it by the tail and start swinging it around. And at that point, it's reached maximum velocity, and then he smashes it against the tree because his supervisors, you know, his teachers are telling him to get rid of it. He just smashes it against the tree. Its head explodes, and then apparently no one ever messed with him again after that.
Because he made the little tiny animal's head explode.
Because he vaporized an innocent animal.
He was just minding his business, that little snake.
Well, reminds me of another one I've seen, actually. Now, this was another green text I've seen. It's actually quite similar in a way. Anyways, this kid, he's obsessed with the Mario 64 game. I don't know if any of you know this, but there's when you fight Bowser in Super Mario 64, Mario says "So long, gay Bowser," which sounds like "So long, gay Bowser." But this kid's seen this, and he thinks it's funny. He's at his mate's house for a sleepover, and then he thinks it'll be funny to grab his mate's cat. He starts swinging it around by the tail, like really fast. Eventually, his mate and his family come in the room and like try and like stop him, and he's like, "Stop!" Then he just keeps doing it. And at one point, he's reached like maximum speed, and then he decides at the best minute to just like unleash the cat, thinking it'd be funny. The cat like flies into the drywall, smashes its fucking head open, dies, and the guy's like shouting "So long, gay Bowser" after he's done it. And then the guy's family come in the room, they're like crying and that, they're like shouting at him to leave. A guy just full on gets he gets told never to come like to his mate's house ever again, and then his mate never spoke to him again after that. Despite being like best mates, because he just fucking murdered his cat like on drywall for spinning it.
Yeah, if you had your beloved pet murdered in front of your eyes, you wouldn't be best mates anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, the cat probably fucking deserved it, man. Cats little cums, I hate them.
What's wrong with cats?
This one time, we got this friend called Mason. This was when we were like year 6, which to Americans, we were about 12 years old. His mate's got a kitten. It bites him in the arm. He just fucking lets it go and like drops it on his back. And he said, "I your shit." And you know what? It was deserved. Oh, fucking cats, man! I hate them.
Nothing wrong with cats.
They're dicks, mate. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about anything.
I reckon a cat could beat up your dog.
Right. For context, my dog is a toy poodle, which is quite a small breed of dog. No, you say that. Despite being about the same size as cats, my dog absolutely chases him.
Yeah, and then your dog will get his ass beat and your dog was fucking gay.
Hey, my dog's got fighting him. Whenever he sees a bigger dog, he's barking at it.
He barks, yeah. All dogs, your dog is all talk. That's it.
I'd rather him be all talk than an aggressive fucking pit bull that like murders children. Yeah, I've seen a video of a pit bull on Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah. So this pit bull, there's like 5 people trying to stop it. The videos just go straight into a pit bull. Like it's got its jaw on a baby seal's neck, and then the owners are like grabbing the seal by its tail, and they're like screaming at the dog to stop. Someone's hitting the dog with a stick like on the head. It's not fucking listening. It's just it's biting down the seal, blood everywhere, all over the rocks and that. At this point, the seal's clearly dead.
Horrible.
And then some of the people saying, drown it, get its head under the water. And then they don't do that. They keep going until the dog rips the seal's head off, and then just starts like playing with its head. And then the dog's face is covered in blood. The owners are throwing up and that. It makes you wonder the question though: why get a pit bull?
I suppose it depends on how you look after it. But pit bulls are horrible dogs. Evil.
Pit bulls are naturally inclined to just snap one day, and that's why they do it.
Yeah, you can't. Owners, I suppose, are at fault as well, but still.
I feel like a lot of people think, I feel like the best course of action with pit bulls is to just like stop them from being bred. Yeah. In reality, we're not at a day and age where we need dogs like that like aggressive to just like attack smaller creatures. Like we don't need that.
Yeah, I suppose guard dogs, but we don't need pit bulls. What the fuck do pit bulls do now?
I'd rather use like a more intelligent dog, like an Alsatian. They can target, who it's after, and would actually like not maul a child.
I suppose it's just dogs are really just for companions and show now.
Dogs are great. Apart from pit bulls, though. Pit bulls are evil.
Pit bulls are dicks.
Pit bulls and staffs, I'd love to just get them on and volley them in the head.
I'd do that with a Sharpei. They're really ugly. They're fucking horrible.
Just because they're ugly? Well, are ugly. I actually love them though. Skinless Egyptian sphinxes. I fucking love them.
They look like ball sacks with legs.
They look like little chins.
They look horrible.
They're funny though.
Cats need
to be fair, they don't look horrible, but the little Bingus, that little...
Bingus looks disgusting. I fucking hate Bingus. He's horrible.
Oh, look at his little eyes though. He's got bulging eyes.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. It's a horrible looking, disgusting alien creature.
No, you know what that is, Ben? It's the uncanny valley. They say it all the time. Just because it's not some fluffy like dog or like sheep or something, we just think it's some hideous creature. It's not.
I would not
Sphinxes are just misunderstood, and I would love to have one in my home.
I would not hesitate to pick it up by its neck and snap it. It's a disgusting looking alien.
You need help. You're a sick man. How could you say that?
Because fingers.
Even a little kitten, Ben, like a Sphinx kitten. Would you do that to a kitten?
A baby Bingus. I'd step on it. I'd fucking swallow it. Horrible, disgusting.
You'd swallow a little Sphinx. I hope it fucking kills you, mate. You know what'd be great though? Imagine if we bred like big cats to have deformities like that. Imagine like a Siberian tiger with no hair. It looks like a massive Bingus.
Yeah, let's breed animals to have deformities.
You seen that picture of the snow tiger that's Down syndrome because they're all inbred snow tigers.
Yeah, the Down syndrome tigers.
Yeah, because snow tigers all come from the exact same like ancestor, and that's why they all look so fucked all the time.
Well, what happened? I think all the tigers that Joe Exotic's fucking Tiger King guy, I think they've all been rescued now.
Fuck's sake. Why did it get rescued?
What? Because he was fucking killing them, he was using them.
He looks after them tigers. I've seen the documentary.
Joe Exotic? No, he doesn't. He does the complete opposite.
Like, what did he ever do wrong with him?
What?
That's why Ben, they wouldn't call him the Tiger King if he wasn't looking after tigers.
He wasn't. Do you know what he was doing? Do you know what he was fucking doing? He was force breeding them, and when they were babies, he'd fucking put them all through the rings to get him money, and then when they'd grow up, he'd shoot them in the head and kill them and put them down. He'd
Not my
neglect
drugs,
his
like,
animals.
mate. Joey would never do that.
He literally did. That's why he's in fucking prison, fucking melonhead.
Where's the right? Okay, where's the proof then?
Did you not watch the documentary?
I did watch it, and that's why I know he's innocent.
The whole documentary is showing how he isn't innocent.
He's nice, dude. It's the bitch who got him arrested. She's the bad one.
Joe Exotic is not a nice person. He's a horrible monster.
I don't think monster's the right word for him.
I got a motherfucking boner. Because I'm a motherfucking stoner.
Let's talk about that. Smoke Perp. He's a strange one. His excuse to this day about why he couldn't freestyle at all in that video was because he was high. But I think it's just because he's a monk. I think he's not actually a good rapper or a lyricist. I think he's just a fool who got exposed.
You think Smoke Perp isn't a good rapper? How did you come to that revelation?
He's a fucking fat monk.
He is. What's the date today?
Remember that video? Remember that picture of 6ix9ine where he's like out at his house at a swimming pool?
The way he's running in his underpants with guns.
Yeah. God.
I'm going to use that Minecraft intro, I think.
Oh yeah, prior to this recording, Ben actually... I asked Ben to make some new intros this channel we're doing, and then he instantly just resorted to making Minecraft intros. and he's still doing them now because he thinks it's funny.
It is funny. I'm going to use it. It's so bad.
It's fucking awful, and you should never have done it.
It was funny though.
Before we were laughing so hard of it that Ben couldn't actually fucking breathe. I could hear him on his microphone. He couldn't breathe. He was just like constantly laughing. Why is astronaut such a highly sought after career for like young children?
Because it's like go to space, isn't it? Fun.
Yeah, explore nothing.
If you go about and
idiot.
ask the kids, if you go around and ask primary school kids what they want to be for when they're older, I guarantee you're either going to get army soldier, policeman, YouTuber, or an astronaut.
Or gangster.
Yeah, or a gangbanger. I want to be a crip.
Fucking kids. Back in my day, I had to suck and fuck my way out of a Colombian prison, mate. Kids these days have it easy.
Yeah, I still do that though. To bring back old memories.
Just the hustle.
Yeah, I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler now.
I fucking sucked my way out of the Colombian prisons for a bit of fun.
Fucking Colombia.
Yeah, fuck Colombians. If you're Colombian and listening to this, please do us all a favour and...
It is a little fun question, right? All 7 continents in the world have like 100 hand members. Which continent's winning, do you think?
Europe.
Why Europe? That's insensitive and literally problematic.
No, but
that's
Europe,
literally problematic.
Europe, because we're more, technologically advanced army-wise.
No, I mean, just like with no weapons, just continent versus continent versus continent. Who do you think will win?
No, well, Europe, because, the UK are fighters.
I think South America would win. I feel like they're just more dangerous than us.
What, because of Brazil?
In fact, no, actually, no, Africa.
Why Africa?
Because Africans are naturally stronger.
No,
they are.
Not.
Yes, they are.
Well, you get a South African then, just for being stupid.
South Africans aren't all white, you mong.
Yeah, no, but you get a South African, they're not strong.
South Africans are strong, they're just technologically advanced, they're a bit weaker. No, I get 100 Ghanaians fighting strong, that's what I get. And then Europe can have 100 smelly Frenchmen, and then China can have like 100 Thais.
No, I want 100 gammons, pub gammons.
Fine, pub gammons versus Ghanaians. Ghanaians will win any day, mate.
You fucking Ghanaians, I'm gonna fucking beat you up.
Yeah, and then they'll just take the knee, and then the gammons will probably faint with a heart attack or something.
No, they're like football hooligans. They won't stop. I'll just tell them that the Ghanaians are like fucking Chelsea supporters or something.
Just tell them the Ghanaians miss penalties.
Yeah.
Just tell them the Ghanaians missed the penalty.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about gammons. On the one hand, they are funny, but on the other hand, they are fucking dumb.
No, they're not. They're like the smartest people. Like
that video is some fucking hooligan who's like an elderly man. He starts like saying racist shit like go back to Africa and that, or go back to your country, and then some you absolutely punches him in the jaw, and then he like conscious, like not breathing or anything. And then someone goes to help him up, because he's fucking unconscious and like looks like he might be dead. And then like, don't help him up. He's a racist. Like,
you called him a
okay,
called him the P word. You socked him in the mouth.
Yeah, but like, I don't get like the whole don't help him up. Like, he might be dead.
Hopefully. That means a fresh corpse for me.
Yeah. Well, he was that serial killer who was just known for like being a necrophiliac and like eating dead bodies. That's probably a lot of killers, to be fair. But there's like one main one. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
That's the one.
He'd inject acid.
Yeah, he had like a mustache and that, didn't he?
I don't know. He'd inject acid into the brains to turn them into sex zombies or something. Didn't work, obviously.
I wonder if he's in hell.
I think he's in heaven. I think he's frolicking.
I reckon people like him go like purgatory, and then people like Boris Johnson go to hell.
Hopefully. Fucking Boris.
I don't know what it is about Boris, I hate everyone in his cabinet, but I kind of like Boris. He's just like a bit of an idiot. He's just funny.
Yeah, he's funny, but he shouldn't be funny because he's the leader of this country. He's not supposed to be a dick.
He's not a dick. He is a nice
yes,
bloke.
He is
a nice bloke. He just is an idiot and doesn't really know what he's doing and gets controlled by his cabinet.
Yes. I
feel like he does generally have the best interests of the country at heart. He's just a bit of an idiot.
I'm going to assassinate him on December 25th.
Mark in your calendars. You're gonna kill him on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend Christmas with my family. I'm gonna go out and kill Boris Johnson.
It's a bit harsh.
I probably shouldn't say this. I might cut that out.
Don't cut it out. Leave it.
I'm going, like the fucking police knock on my door and tomorrow, like.
Lemons do get a bit quirky at night. You know what's quirky? You know what's quirky at night? Leafy as hair. Remember that video from his Snapchat memories?
What, I've been putting his dick on his girlfriend's forehead.
How many years ago? Was that 5 years ago now?
Oh man, it was a bit ago. I remember it. Do you remember?
Didn't he come back briefly and then just get deleted again?
Yeah, he came back. He was going to come back for like good, and then YouTube deleted his account.
I mean, I can't lie. You know, comedy's kind of evolved without him, and he didn't really up his game.
No, he weren't funny in the first place. Really, he kind of ruined a whole generation of children. Him and iDubbbz ruined. Him,
iDubbbz, and Ben Shapiro, and I think what's his name? Anything for views. They were detrimental to the world.
I wouldn't say anything for views.
No. He was one of them.
No,
Filthy Frank as well.
Anything for views, and Filthy Frank didn't do like iDubbbz videos where he said the N word and the FAG word in the same. Like,
but they both did ruin humour for a generation.
No, because they were actually funny.
No, iDubbbz was funny as well for a bit. I'd still say iDubbbz is funny. He just
iDubbbz was only funny when he was with Max and Anything for Views.
No, he's not. Like, for example, say the Squirrels Initiative. It's funny.
The squirrel thing was funny for like an episode.
Does he still do him? I want to watch that.
I don't think so. I don't even know if he uploads anymore.
It's a shame, really. But, you know, if I ever got an argument with iDubbbz, I think what I'd say to him is, look, mate, say what you want to me, but I can pay a £5 and have your girlfriend's tit pics like on hand.
It's not his girlfriend anymore. I think it's his wife.
Oh no! If your girlfriend wants to show her tits to the neighbour, that's it's not my issue. But
it's either his wife or his fiance.
I really hope she's not his wife, because that is concerning.
But I do know that they have engaged.
Jesus Christ.
I remember seeing a picture of a ring or something and saying, I said yes.
You know, I've never seen someone like such a man look like iDubbbz. He's such a fucking nerd.
He does look like a nerd, doesn't he?
You know who else is a dick? Like an actual fucking dick behind the scenes? Buggy2988.
Yeah, he is. Like, even Keem...
He's actually kind of like a psychopath, isn't he?
Yeah, even Keemstar knows, and Keemstar is the biggest dickhead I've ever known.
Yeah, anyone who's ever had like, any interaction with him like knows he's actually like a fucking groomer and like actually a psychopath.
Didn't he keep saying he was going to kill himself or something to all his mates?
Yeah,
and then like just went over and over. I don't even think he's got any friends anymore. And he's kind of skinny now.
Yeah, because the other one got shit bypass.
Yeah, have you seen his fucking like chompers? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
They're whiter than me.
I'll never forget the day when I was a kid and I found out that the Francis videos were fake. I was so sad.
Oh yeah, they weren't real. Francis is a character.
A bit like when you find out that Fred wasn't a real person. I'm still recovering from that.
McJuggernuggets, did you ever watch him?
Very few times, but I remember Angry Grandpa more than him.
McJuggernuggets wasn't real either.
I know he wasn't. I mean, looking back, we were pretty stupid to believe McJuggernuggets was real.
No, up until he done the thing where he shot where he shot his dad, it felt real. I thought it was real.
I used to think Angry Grandpa was real for the first few videos, and then I realised quickly, hang on, why is the same granddad doing this shit? Oh, also, may you rest in peace, because he's obviously not with us anymore.
I think Angry Grandpa was real to a degree.
Yeah, I feel like the first video may have been real, but otherwise, like, it wasn't. Oh, you know another video that isn't real? That's an absolute classic. You know the Leroy Jenkins video from World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
it's not real. It's just a remake of something that actually happened one time.
Is it? Where did you read that?
Like under the actual video that it was posted in the description.
Oh.
Which things like that did happen to him, but obviously, that exact situation where they were all talking, and then Leroy just runs into battle.
This is Sparta.
Classic.
That wasn't real either.
No, it was a reconstruction of what actually happened in Roman times.
You mean ancient Greece?
I'll tell you what. If you could live in any.
It was ancient Greece.
Yeah, fine. It was ancient Greece. I'll give you that one. But if you could live in any archaeological period, ever, when would you live?
Caveman.
Why caveman? It's all fun until your neighbour fucking Unger doesn't like rock.
I would bash his head in the rock.
And you get your face fucked by a Neanderthal.
And then I'd have victory sex with his wife.
How do you reckon the first sex went with cavemen? This is something I think of. This is something I think of regularly.
It's probably like how animals, when they mate, they just know what they're doing. It was probably just like that. Like
innate. Would it be innate though? Do you reckon? Obviously, you do not send someone from our generation back then and be like, "It's rape, he's raping her." But imagine if we had imagine if we could bring cavemen back. We're close to bringing woolly mammoths back, and then a few other extinct creatures. Could you imagine we brought back Homo erectus or something, and then we had it in zoos?
Why? Yeah, I wouldn't put them in zoos though. I'd put them straight to work in the office. Right. You right, Bungadoo? And then he gets angry when he can't file his taxes, and then he.
They should make a film. They should make a film where a time traveler goes to visit cavemen. A caveman goes in the time machine and then fucking back to the future. And then there's a whole fucking conspiracy. And then there's a whole conspiracy time travel. And he has to figure it out. And he beats the world president with a rock or something.
Who's the world president?
Ali.
I reckon it's that kid president guy. You remember him?
No, yeah. Kid president. Oh, he's man president now.
How old is he now? Is he older than us?
I don't think he cares about it anymore. I think he's an actual normal lad.
Well, yeah, I don't think he does care about it anymore because he is a fucking adult, however fucking old he is now. I remember I always wanted to kill Kid President. I wanted to assassinate him.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck did that come from?
I would, I'd as he's travelling down in a car meeting his fans or something, I would shoot him in the head with a sniper.
You trying to recreate JFK?
With Kid President, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of some kids that I'd love to kill, let me think.
If Madeleine McCann is actually alive, I'd probably want to kill her.
I'd kill her for because no one ever shuts up about her. I wish the parents would realise she's fucking dead. She's never coming back.
Wish she never went missing, so I never had to hear about you every fucking day. and then hit her across the face, and then I'd shoot her in the back of the head.
Who are some kids I'd love to kill? Let me think. Yeah, you can pick five any children in the world that you would just murder on sight.
Anyone with Down syndrome.
No. Then 5. You can pick 5 like specific ones.
Specific kids.
I think I murdered Drake's son.
Oh, I know. What's that one? The fucking one that does the ribbons. That's like Jojo
Siwa, yeah.
Jojo Siwa, yeah. I'd fucking
Jojo Siwa, bitch.
I'd fucking murder her. I'd brutally like stab her in the neck.
I'd probably kill Drake's son.
Yeah. What's his name? Like my bed or something.
Yeah, fucking dickhead.
I'd kill Kanye West's daughter.
What? No, why? You'd kill North. That's fucked. That's too far. North's innocent, man. Drake's kids are fucking wrong.
Drake's kids are fucking criminal.
I seen a Twitter post once where it was like a picture of Drake and his son. And someone commented under it. Like, I'm gonna be wet to that kid in a few years. and someone was like, "I'm wet to him now."
So why you want to kill him?
Yeah, he gets more pussy than me, so I hate him. In fact, no, you know another kid I'd love to kill. You know the dude. He's literally just a baby. That one. Get your fucking boy, dog.
I'd pick him up by the legs and hit him. It's like hit him on a wall.
I'll hit him until he's no more.
I'd crush his skull with my bare hands. Who else would I kill?
Probably kill Prince. Oh no, he's not a prince anymore, is he? Meghan Markle's fella. I'd probably kill his kid.
Yeah. I'd probably just kill the next kid I see walking down the street, maybe.
I'd probably kill Greta Thunberg, man. She's annoying.
She is. She really. She's fucking annoying.
One more kid, then I'll let you pick this one.
I'm struggling to pick.
There's so many that I'd love to murder.
If I see like, it'd be like just a year 7, one of the like ones that act hard.
I'll probably patrol all the schools in the area, find the roughest one, and within that school, look for the kid who patrols the year 7 who patrols the alpha. Wait until school ends. Wait until he's out of his detention, because he's always going to be in one, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'd slowly follow him until he's just approaching his house.
I think I
would hit him with a blunt object until he's unconscious, and I would then. I don't know if you've ever seen the film Law Abiding Citizen, but I'd probably do that, which is paralyze him, which he can't move or anything, but he can feel everything.
That doesn't sound very law abiding.
Yeah, it isn't. Yeah, probably paralyze him until he can't move, but he also can feel everything, and then continue to tear each of his organs out individually, and then eat them.
Yeah, I think what I would do is I'd do the same thing. I'd find the kid like you, but then
sorry, I changed my mind. I'd throw the kid in South London at night.
Feed him to the dogs. Yeah, no. What I would do is I'd wait until he goes home. I'd follow him home. Wait until both of his parents. He sees both of his parents if he has to. Both parents.
I like where you go with this.
I'm not discriminating. He's looking at both of his parents, and I'll come behind his parents, knock both of them out, and then knock the kid out as well. Then I'd strap him down to chairs in the basement, like in the middle of nowhere. And then I'd make sure he's looking at his parents as I execute both of them in front of him. And then I'd strap a bomb, strap like a makeshift bomb to the year 7. Then I'd take him to his grandparents' house. I'd make him tell me where his grandparents' house is or something. And then I knock on the door and I run away while he's still got a bomb strapped to him on a chair on his grandparents' doorstep. And as they answer the door, I'll detonate the bomb, killing the Year 7 and his grandparents. Yeah, I think that's what I would do.
I'd like where you went with that, but I probably would have cut it a bit simpler. Basically, at the point when he's with his parents and they both sat down, I'd poison both his parents and then have the kid watch as the bodies slowly like die in the next few days and then decompose. And then I'd leave him.
Yeah. And while his parents are decaying, that's the only food he can eat. That's the only food he'll get.
Eaup.
He has to eat his parents' decaying corpses to stay alive. And obviously, if he doesn't, he starves to death, which is a pretty brutal way to go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're definitely going on some watch list after this.
Okay, I'm leaving that in.
Yeah,
especially the bit about Drake's stupid fucking dumb bug-eyed fucking retard son. Fucking whitey.
Yeah, he's a bit retarded, isn't
he? Yeah.
Dumbass kid.
Dumbass fucking stupid kid.
You dumbass fucking baby.
Stupid ass fucking dumbass fucking baby.
Been like an hour and 10 minutes now. I didn't even.
Yeah, I know. We'll do like another 20 minutes then. Right. Let's talk.
Do another like 5. I think if we overgo do it, and then no one will listen all the way.
Yeah. Well, I know no one's going to listen all the way anyway, but I feel like we should. We need to cut out all the silences and just like stuff that isn't entertaining.
All the silences, stuff that's like too offensive for no reason.
Well, like the George Floyd comment.
yeah, and me saying like queer or something.
Yeah. We'll keep the part of us killing children though.
I want to make like the title.
5 kids to kill.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna call it. The Juice Cast 1. Me and Ben kill kids. No, we kill kids.
Yeah, are you editing it or?
I'll try, mate. When my computer breaks, then you're gonna have to do it.
Or do you just want me to do it? I can do it.
I mean, I think our computer breaks as much as mine does it. I mean, mine will last about a few days after it started working. It's already been working for 2 days. But who knows?
Right. Yeah, who knows?
Anyways, let's get back to it here. No, let's not end it there. I want to bring up an extra topic. Ben, you can commit any crime. I've heard this hypothetical discussed many times. You can commit any crime at all, and it will 100% work. Go crazy with this. What would you do? You can use it to benefit yourself. You can use it to do anything. Yeah, just one crime.
I would probably rob. I'd probably just. Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to figure out like what's got the most money in one place in the world.
It's got to be Fort Knox on it.
Fort Knox? Why?
Fort Knox is I think it's like a big place in America where they hold gold.
It's no. I'm gonna Google that. But yeah, I'd steal all the money from a place that has the most money stored in the world. Where is the most money stored? In the world. The United States holds the largest stockpile of gold reserves in the world.
Is it Fort Knox?
The vault of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has $350 billion worth in gold. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh, fuck off. As if there's that much fucking gold.
The vault of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York is gone. I'm going to take all of that gold.
Right, go on, carry on though.
What do you mean carry on? I just said, what about you?
Go with it. What are you doing with that gold then? What are you doing with 350 billion gold, and how are you gonna do this?
What would I do with 350? Well, obviously I'd sell the gold. Actually, no. You know what I could do with all that gold? I could start my own country.
Okay, go on then. Go with it.
Yeah, I'd start my own country. I'd call it Bloxburg.
God. I'll call it Uganda 2, the squeakle.
We'll make Uganda 2.
I love Uganda. I'd spend all that money in it. I'd invest it onto Who Killed Captain Alex 2 by Hollywood Studios. Who killed Captain Alex?
You know what I'd probably do with that, with the 350 billion.
Yeah,
I'd start a new life, get a hot goth mommy girlfriend who I'd make my wife, live in a penthouse somewhere nice, you know. Start a
when you take
family.
Ben, here's a question: when you take her to the penthouse, does she freak it?
Yeah, she freaks it.
She definitely freaks it.
Not with the children.
Ben, with that much money, how about you just get loads of weed and get fucking stoned, dude? That'd be fucking crazy. Get fucking turned.
Yeah, I've spent all 350 billion on
the entire world deserves weed and snort it all in one night.
Yeah, I'd snort weed. You know what?
Crushing little pellets.
I'm actually lying. I think I probably use it to fund my heroin addiction. It's getting pretty bad.
I'll probably buy every nuclear weapon on Earth and destroy humanity. Alright, let's talk about my perfect crime. I would steal Elon Musk's identity. That's the crime I'd commit.
What would you do with that? You don't have his banks or nothing. You just have his identity.
No, I have his identity. That gives me access to everything. With his identity, I kill the real Elon Musk. I pay a buyer. I pay a buyer to make me a perfect skin suit, and to then mold his skin over my own. I'd look just like him. And I'd learn to talk like him. I'd learn to be him. Over time, I would create an army of robots using his robotics companies at will.
But why not Jeff Bezos? Because Jeff Bezos is richer.
Because I need an adversary, Ben. I will make Jeff Bezos look like a good guy. I march my robots throughout all of South Africa, slowly capturing the entire country for my own, taking metal and diamonds from each place, and creating more robots. Yeah, I pretty much just global domination through robots, and then when it's all done, I'll find the fittest woman on Earth and just make a man little cum slut.
Jesus. Mine was nice. Yours was horrible.
How was yours nice, Ben? You stole the entire world's supply of gold.
I mean, the United States supply of gold.